we're gonna start the garden tour with my blueberry plants. I actually have 3 of them. This one right here is putting out fruit, as you can see. And I purchased that one from Lowe's, and I also purchased these 2, I think from Lowe's, but these were purchased last year. No, these were from Stark Brothers. Here are my strawberry plants, and I have these in my Dollar Tree stackables, and I can't remember what type. That's a petunias, I think. I got those from Lowe's. Here's some sage that I have here, and I also have some broadleaf sage that's in seed. This is some broccoli starts that I purchased from Lowe's. Most of my starts I purchased from Lowe's. These are grown from seed. That is spinach, and these are some broccolis, and I know I should have separated them, but I'm not gonna worry about them. I have other things in these stackables. These are mostly herbs. This is a herb area right here. So I'm gonna just spin it around and let you see what I have. That is spearmint. Let's see what else we have. I know in this area right here, in this herb little space, I have spearmint, I have some oregano, I have some cinnamon basil, some sweet basil, some parsley. I believe I have some sage, and maybe some cilantro. You can't really see the tags in here, but those are all planted from seed. I started those from seeds, and they are sprouting. You can see them coming up. So I'm really excited about that. That's the parsley tag. So yeah. In this stackable area at the top, those are some turnips, and the bottom tray are some flowers that I'm growing from seed, but I can't remember what I planted. This is some sweet mint, and I've been making some delicious mint tea from these, and that's the start I purchased from Lowe's. Also, here's some peppermint that I purchased from Lowe's. I believe it's Lowe's. If it's not Lowe's, it's Home Depot. It's one or the other. In this grow bag right here, I have some sweet sugar snap peas that I grew from seed. Another petunia. In this grow bag, that is some Brussels sprout, no, cauliflower. That's the start I purchased. This is some celery that I grew from seed. I can't remember what type of flower that is. Okay, down in this little pot, I have some Brussels sprouts growing. I don't even know if they're gonna make it. It may be too late, but I did grow that from seed. I also threw some sage in here. Yeah, and there was another herb in there. I can't remember what that was. These are some carrots, and that is some mustards that popped up from last year. I did not plant that. They just popped up from last year. That is collard greens. I can't remember what this is, and I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't label some of this stuff, y'all. I have to tell y'all about this Mayor lemon tree that I actually lost because I forgot to take it in during the winter. This is my lettuce lane. I forgot what type of lettuce that is, but this is butter crunch lettuce. I've been harvesting from this, eating delicious salads. That is another butter crunch lettuce, and then this is, I think, spinach. I can't remember, y'all, and I can't remember that type of lettuce. This is some peas that I bought from Lowe's, some starts. This is broccoli, and it's looking kind of funny, y'all. I hope I get some broccoli, but I also bought. That's a start. If it's a start, I'm gonna let you know if it's start. If I grew from seed, I'm gonna let you know. I have some dill sprinkled in there, and this is Brussels sprouts as well. I think it's gonna be small. In this area, those are some watermelon radishes. I don't know if that's gonna survive. That is some chard, and this is some, I think, Swiss chard, red Swiss chard, something like that, all grown from seed. This is another of my lettuce tray. So I have the gourmet blend lettuce, I have the mesclun blend, I have some more butter crunch, and I have spinach. So I haven't harvested from this yet. I want the leaves to get a little bit bigger, but you can see how it is progressing, and I grew all of that from seed. Yeah, so I can't wait to be able to make some salads from this little salad lane, this little salad bucket. So yeah, here's an overview again of my patio. So over here in these little grow boxes, this is some mustard green, y'all, that grew up in my grass, and I pulled it and put it in here. That is a sugar snap pea that's looking kind of bad, and all the rest of this inside of here is mustard greens. So I have some purple mustard and some regular mustard greens. And then in this bed, this is mainly, okay, so let's look here. This, I grew that from seed. That is a cauliflower. But these two right here, these are cauliflower starts that I bought from Lowe's or Home Depot. And this is a little teepee that I made for my sugar snap peas to climb up. And as you can see, I am starting to get some peas to form, and I'm so excited about it. I grew these last year, but I grew them kind of late and I didn't get a chance to enjoy them long, but I plan to this year. More sugar snap peas growing. This is broccoli. This bed is kind of crowded, y'all. I have some lavender down in there. I put my herbs down in different areas to try to deter the little bugs. So, and that is another, that's a purple mustard that's down in there in that grow box. So I have two grow boxes on my patio. I think they're called the City Slickers or something like that from Lowe's or Home Depot. I go to both, so I'm not sure if I pick up something from Lowe's or Home Depot, but those are the two big box stores that I shop at. So again, this is just an overview of what my patio is looking like. My patio garden is kind of taking over my deck, so, but I still managed to get my patio furniture out and still able to enjoy and just watch everything bloom and thrive, and I just sit back and just take it all in. And this is behind my chair, but I forget what this is. I think this might be some more cauliflower, but I put it behind this chair because it was getting too much sun and it was looking kind of pitiful. So I just kind of put it behind a chair because the chair provides some shade for it. So let's go down the stairs down to the earth beds or garden beds or whatever you want to call it, and I have my peppers and my tomatoes growing. So I have purchased these cages so they can climb up. This is the lunchbox orange pepper plant. This is the sweet banana peppers, jalapeno peppers. I have some navy beans growing across the perimeter, all around the perimeter on this side. And then I have some sweet basil that I purchased. That's a start. I actually had some purple basil, but it died. Here is some eggplant. I just purchased one. I want to try that out. And over here for my tomatoes, I have a, what kind of tomato plant is this? I think this is a red beefsteak. Yep, red beefsteak. I actually have two of these. I didn't know I picked up two red beefsteaks. I put some parsley down here as well that I purchased. That's part of a start. What type of tomato plant is that? I think it's another red beefsteak. It is. I've had two of them, so, and they're looking pretty good. I have some cinnamon basil. This is the grape tomato. And then some more cinnamon basil. This is red bell pepper. This is the orange bell. That red bell, it didn't survive that freeze. And this is the yellow bell. So I may have to either purchase another red bell or start one from seed. And then this is the sun sugar tomato plant. Also around the perimeter I have, okay, let's go here. I have a shishito pepper plant, and it doesn't look good, but I think it'll make it once it gets a little warm. And then this around the perimeter, I can't remember what that is, but this is some kale, some more parsley that I picked up, a start. Some of the stuff I labeled with popsicle sticks, and the rain took the words off or whatever, so I can't see what I wrote on it, so I don't know what I planted. Here's another sugar snap pea. That was a collard. Here's one of my trees. That is a nectarine tree that I bought from the tractor supply store. I'm sorry. And then this bed is all of my cabbages. This is purple cabbage, I believe, and just regular cabbages. And as you saw, I have some parsley in there again to deter the bugs, but also I will be sowing some of that and pulling from that parsley as well. I have some chamomile right there that I have some seeds down. This is some more cabbage, and then these are some type of green that just popped up from last year that I had planted in this bed, and they just start popping up, so I let them grow. But this is more cabbage, and then I have another tomato plant right here, and that is the super sweet 100s. So I am very excited about what's growing. And then this is my second bed, and everything over here is just like some greens. So I planted them in square feet. I used one of those climbers, but I don't have it. I kind of threw it away. But on the front row right here, I have golden carrots. Then I have sweet carrots growing around down the front. Then I have, what is this? Some sage. Those are some seeds I actually have in there. And that is another broccoli. And then now, in the square feet that I use, or the little thing that I use to measure out a square foot, this front row is all mustards. I have purple mustard and regular mustard. The second row is all collards. And then the very back are turnips. Okay, this is on the left side, and then that is a purple kale that I bought from the store, and I have some peas climbing up that little trellis. And then I just, in between, in different areas, I planted different types of or I dropped some seeds of different type of herbs. And y'all, for the life of me, I can't remember what that was. Okay, so I'm going to show you now my fruit trees. So I showed you one fruit tree, which was a nectarine down by the garden bed. So now this one is a apple, golden delicious apple. This is an apple tree that I had from last year, and I hope it makes it. It's the honey crisp apple. Again, I left it out during winter. We had a harsh winter, so I don't know. And that is a kiwi plant I bought last year. And then look at how tall this one is, and look how pretty it is. I'm not sure if I'm going to get any harvest from any of these trees this year, but I'm just going to take care of them and just prepare for whenever they want to give me some fruit. But this is a plum tree. So yeah, I got that from the tractor supply store. Then down in the ground, this is my little mini dwarf. How do you pronounce it? Cavendish banana that I bought from Starks Brothers. Then I have a peach tree. So these are my peach trees. I have 3. And this one is my Galaxy Peach, aka Donut Peaches. And then this is a, I think, Georgia peach tree. I purchased this one from Lowe's. Yeah, Belle of Georgia peach. And this one actually is producing or putting out some peaches. So I don't know if they're gonna make it, how big they're gonna get, if they're just throwing out some fruit for this first year, but we'll see. But you can see the little buds, so I'm excited about that. Yeah, look at those little buds. So we might get lucky and get a few peaches this year. So we'll see if the birds don't take them. I might have to cover that up with some netting. And then this is a Belle of Peach, Georgia peach that I bought last year, my very first peach tree, and it did not survive the winter. So I'm babying it, trying to see if I could save it. But this is what my backyard garden is looking like. I am a first-time gardener. I started, excuse me, last year during the pandemic, and I'm still learning. And y'all, my husband built this planter box for me, and I'm getting it ready. So I just gotta finish it up, and then I will be ready to put my soil in and start sowing some seeds. So let me know if you like this video, if you're planting, what you're planting, and thank you for watching.